Hi, you are watching The Karina Show, and this episode is going to be all about hair. So I had a great experience at Time Day Spa getting my hair cut. They know how to take care of you. They do a fantastic job. We'll talk more about how great Time Day Spa is. They get 5 stars from me, by the way. But before we get into that, I want to tell you guys about the worst experiences I have ever had getting my hair cut. Over the last couple decades. I'm no spring chicken, so I've had quite a few haircuts. But I'm gonna tell you about 2 experiences I had that were terrible, horrible, and I can barely, this is my first time talking about this. And it's gonna be a little hard because it was horrible, horrible. So I'll tell you, both bad experiences I had were at chain, low-cost haircut places. I'm not even gonna say the names because I don't want to get sued. But let's just say you could spend less than $20 on a haircut there. And in my opinion, you get what you pay for. Because these 2 times that I went, and they're different locations. One of them was in College Station and it was a different chain. The other one was in Brenham and it was a different chain name. I'm not gonna say the name. But I'm gonna talk about my experience at the chain here locally. It was back when I was 17 years old. I was getting ready for my junior senior prom and trying to get a good haircut before my prom. And I went in with a picture of Jessica Simpson. Her hair was really cute. She looked like she was about to walk the red carpet, and it was like a cute, like, you know, mid-length hairstyle. So I had my picture ready. I was already feeling good. I was feeling great that I was in the hair salon about to get my hair done. And then the lady asked me, and she wasn't even very friendly, which at the time, like, it wasn't really that big of a deal to me. I would notice it, but whatever. Like, not everybody's friendly all the time, so I just got over it. Anyway, so I was sitting in the chair, and she said, what do you want? How do you want your hair to look? What are your ideas? So then I give her the picture of Jessica Simpson. I said, I want my hair to look like this. No kidding, I'm not kidding you. She looks at it. Say this was the picture. She looks at it, she goes, I ain't making you look like that. And me, I'm 17 years old. I don't know how to react to this. Like, it was so rude, just rude, the way she said it. Like, I had no comeback, nothing to say. I was not expecting that kind of rudeness coming from someone that's supposed to make me look and feel pretty. So, me, I was just kind of like sat there quiet and then looked at her and I was just like, well, I mean, I didn't mean like my face, I mean like my hair, you know, just like very non-confrontational. And she just goes like that, like laughs. Oh my gosh. Okay, looking back now, I really wish I would have just been like, okay, you know what? I don't want to do this. Like, I'm leaving. I just would not have gone through with the haircut. I should not have gone through with the haircut. Like, nobody has ever treated me like that anytime, like, recently. Like, nobody has acted that way. But, like, if someone were to, like, you can take your business elsewhere. You do not have to deal with people with terrible attitudes. Anyway, but that was so rude, and I just really wish I would have told her something. Like, it was one of those times where you're in the moment and you have nothing to say, and then afterward you're just like thinking of all the things you could have said. Like, I ain't making you look like that. Well, not with that attitude, lady. Screw you and your scissors. I should just left. I should have just left. Anyway, so the whole time she was cutting my hair, I was just like not feeling it. Like, she just killed the whole vibe. She just, I can't even think of something to say that's not like vulgar right now. She just peed in my Cheerios, basically. Like, she just ruined that whole experience for me. Like, I don't even get my hair cut that often, but just the fact that I was still sitting there in this chair letting this rude lady, just negative all around, she could have just kept those thoughts to herself, okay? But anyway, I was just letting this lady continue to cut my hair and just like simmering in my thoughts, like, what should I have said? I could have told her real good. Just, she's lucky she caught me on a day where I didn't have a good comeback. I'm just sitting there like a big dummy in the chair, letting her cut my hair. And then after she's finished, like the whole time she doesn't talk. She's just very like rude the whole time. And then whenever I left, I still left her a tip and all that. I spent what, like 20 something bucks. I think the haircut was 16 and I tipped her like 4 or something like that. Anyway, I don't remember how much exactly it was, but it was very inexpensive. And it was just a miserable experience. I did not like it. It was just 10 out of 10, don't recommend, okay? I had a horrible time there. I wish I could talk to her now. I really do. I wonder if she's still cutting hair. I hope not. I really hope not. I hope she just got a whole attitude makeover, because I did not ask her to like reconstruct my face to look like Jessica Simpson. I just simply asked her to give me a good haircut. That's all I wanted. Anyway, so that was the number 1 worst experience I ever had. It just killed my whole vibe. Number 1 worst experience. Number 2 worst experience was at another chain. It was in College Station when I was in college. So I really didn't want to spend that much money at all. I was in college, I didn't work that much, I was studying, and like definitely didn't want to be calling my parents, asking them for more stuff. Like, thanks parents for giving me a place to live while I'm in college. By the way, do you think you can like send me over at least like 50, 60 bucks so I can get a good quality haircut? Yeah, that's not happening. And all the money I used from working, I would use towards groceries or like going out. So priorities, right? Anyway, so I wanted to get a haircut, so I went and got a $16 haircut, and I decided, bless you baby, I decided that I wanted some bangs, because bangs were kind of in, those like side bangs, you know, those like fringy looking bangs. This was like 2011, 2010, around there. So I tell the lady that I want to get bangs, and she says, okay. But this is another thing, like this lady wasn't very like happy. I don't know what the deal is with these people at these like chain hair salons. They're not happy where they are. I don't know if like in their head they want to be like having their own salon or something and they're just miserable there. I don't know what it is. I don't know enough about haircutting people, stylists, but like she was just not happy. She wasn't feeling it. And I just said, can I get, I want like layers, I want a little bit of bangs. She's like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine, okay. So then, all of a sudden, she just goes, wait, no. She goes like, thick piece of hair. My hair is thick, y'all. It's real thick. So she got a thick piece of hair, cuts it. Thick bangs. Oh, I knew there was something wrong. I knew there was something wrong when she did it. But what am I gonna say? She already cut it. She can't just click undo like you're like typing something and then just click undo like it's a computer. This was already done. This is years worth of time spent growing that she just cut. And what was I supposed to do? Like, I can't do anything from that point. I can't get mad at her. I didn't want to get mad at her because I knew something was wrong already. But I didn't want to get mad at her because I felt like that would just throw her off even more and maybe she would like ruin the rest of my hair. So I ended up letting her finish the haircut because that was the only major part that she needed to do was cut the bangs. The rest of it was just a trim. So the trim she did fine, but the bangs were terrible. They were thick. So needless to say, they looked horrible. And I left, and I didn't get mad at her or anything like that because like I said, what could you do after that? It's already been done. So I just paid or whatever. She had no idea that this would have been like in my YouTube video as my second worst experience. But yeah, it was terrible. So then I had to go to another stylist and try to get them to fix it, which they did the best they could. But it was just, I just had to let it grow out. There was nothing else I could do about that unless I just got a wig or something. But anyway, so those were the two bad experiences I had. And after that, I told myself, look, you need to stop going to these like salons where they're like $20 for haircuts. Like, you get what you pay for. You cannot go in and have them give you a $20 haircut and expect to come out looking like Jessica Simpson, because it ain't happening. So that's when I told myself, okay, next time you gotta splurge, you gotta give yourself a good haircut, how often do you get haircuts anyway, woman? Like once or twice a year maybe? What's $50, $60 over a year or 2 years or whatever, or however often you get your haircut? It just comes out to be probably less than a cup of coffee a month. Like, you can like save a little bit and get a good haircut, because I feel like good haircuts are so important. You gotta treat yourself, people. Get a good haircut. So anyway, this brings me to my experience yesterday at Time Day Spa. They really know how to treat you right, treat you like you're royalty. Well, I don't know. They treat you good. They treat you better than they treated me back at that chain haircut place. Anyway, so you walk in, and then it smells good in there. The vibe is good. They have like lights, chandeliers, and everything. Like, it's all fancy looking. So you go in there, and then they ask you, do you want something to drink? And for me, I know that they have mimosas. So it says, yes, if y'all have mimosas, I will take one. So she says, yes. And she goes and she makes me a mimosa. And then she brings it to me, and I'm waiting there in the cute little comfy little lounge area waiting room. And I'm sipping on my mimosa. Feels like you're just in a comfortable spot. I'm in a place that I deserve to be in. I don't get my hair cut that often. And even if I did, like, I want VIP treatment. Okay, so I'm sitting there drinking my mimosa, and then finally, well, not finally, there was like, I don't even know how long, 5 minutes, they called me back right on time. So they call me back, and then they cut my hair, well, and the girl that washes it, her name is Lauren, my stylist. She like washed my hair with Avita products, and she just like massages my scalp, and she massaged it really good. It was very relaxing. And then she dried it, she cuts my hair, she's like very friendly, and she's just talking. Like, she would never tell me, I ain't making you look like that. Never, 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 like the first girl, never. So yeah, Lauren was really cool, and she just made me feel very comfortable, and she asked me what I wanted for my hair, and she did a great job. I just told her I wanted a simple trim. She parted my hair in the middle, and she did a great job. So overall, I loved Time Day Spa. I'll definitely be going back to get my haircuts, and their mimosas are the bomb. Let's just throw that out there. So yeah, you definitely deserve to treat yourself. Please do not settle for less than the best, whether you go to Time Day Spa or any kind of upper, like, you know, quality salon. Go somewhere, check the reviews of places, make sure that these people have good reviews. Don't go to a place where it's just gonna be like a hit or miss, because with your luck, it might just be a miss. So yeah, it's definitely something you don't wanna take chances on, because you wear your hair every day, guys. So it's real important that you get a good quality haircut, and that you deserve it, because it's been a rough year. We're in a pandemic, and we also have like a lot of stuff going on, like snow apocalypses and all that stuff. So you deserve nothing but the best. Just remember that the next time you get your hair cut. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for letting me vent and hearing what I have to say about my haircut experiences. Please do share your funniest experiences while getting your haircut. The worst experiences, were they worse than mine? Do you not have any bad luck when it comes to getting your hair cut? Did you go to one of those like low-cost hair places and get a good haircut? I mean, there's no shame in going to those, but you just never know. You never know what you're gonna get. It's like a box of chocolates. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and hope you have a great day.